Hey church family, I just wanted to shoot a quick video of encouragement. I know that right now your lives have been turned upside down with COVID-19 and the uncertainty of what's going on around us. But sometimes even in the midst of a storm, we can kind of be thrown another curveball that can really be unsettling. And things that wouldn't have been an issue before becomes a bigger issue, and you're trying to figure out how to navigate that for yourself and for your family. That's where I'm at right now. Many of you may not know this, but my dad has been really critical ill for the last 7 years. There's been several times where we felt like we were going to lose him. So every moment together has been really treasured in the last 7 years. But in the midst of that, my mom has been able to be the caregiver for him 24 hours a day. She's the nurse that makes sure he's taking his medicine and making appointments and taking care of him hand and foot. But in the last week or so, her health has really deteriorated. The last week, her eyesight was blurred and she couldn't see, so she was kind of stumbling around the house. Yesterday, she lost her eyesight. And so she's had doctor's appointments that she's been able to go to, but she can no longer do that. And she can no longer take care for my dad. And so now we're looking at putting him in a nursing home right now. We're going to be going and doing that this afternoon. And obviously with COVID-19 and his health issues, that's a concerning thing, to no longer be quarantined and no longer have mom as his 24-hour caregiver that knows what's going on with him. Those are all very concerning things to deal with and wrestle with. And this wouldn't have been unsettling to me because I've been anticipating it for a while, but in today's current climate and health concerns, it is really concerning, both for my dad, but also for my mom. We don't know what's going on. The doctors have thrown out the C word of cancer, which is concerning because she's had bouts with cancer in the last several years. And so we're wrestling with that. And I know that you're probably wrestling with some things too. My concerns are different than yours. But that doesn't necessarily mean they're bigger, they're just different. And we all are wrestling with life because life continues to happen. And last night I was struggling with all of this and spending some time in prayer with my wife. And this verse came to mind. I wanted to share it with you. It's from Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. It says this: "Come to me, all who labor, who are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." I needed that verse last night, and I wanted to share it with you today. And hopefully it gives you some encouragement that God sees us in the midst of our burdens, in the midst of our struggles, and the midst of life, and He is with us. And you can give Him your cares and your concerns because His shoulders are wide and they're broad and they can be able to handle what we can't carry and handle for ourselves. So I hope this is just a word of encouragement to just remind you that you're not alone. Life and the struggles of life are shared by us all, and that we're here for each other, but most importantly, God is here for us as well, and He is here to carry what we can't carry on our own. I hope these words are encouraging to you, and I can't wait to gather back together and worship with you and your families here really soon. God bless.